Okay, let's get started. Hello, Deborah Seal. Welcome to the membership. For context, I've had those up for a little while, and I honestly didn't think I would get them until I started getting more consistent videos out. But here we are. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. So, nonetheless, I will... Regardless, today is Deltarune, and also welcome back. It's good to see you on again. So, today is going to go much the same as yesterday. I'm going to try and beat Gerson. Shock of all shocks. Will that go well? Yet to be seen. I hesitate. I am nervous because Gerson last time utterly destroyed me. It was not close by any means, but still it's worth trying. So with that in mind, here we are back on Deltarune. Let me get my stuff sorted. There we go. And honestly, my strategy hasn't changed much. I can't think of anything else I could do more efficiently. We're just going to keep going, and hopefully I'll eventually get the hang of it. That's all I really can do. Now I don't even remember the last time I saw you. Thank you for the super chat. It's much appreciated. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. It should be a more chill one, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'll be as talkative as I normally am, but at the very least, I'll reply to chat. It should be fun to just chat. Certainly relaxing. We're also going to be seeing a lot of this cutscene because to start actual runs, I know you can just start Gerson by losing and then just starting it again. Here's the only thing with that. It makes the fight harder than it has to be. So, yeah, we're not taking that option. This is hard enough as it is. I would be so sad if at some point I beat the attack that's been giving me problems. Both times I need to. Only to lose to something afterward. Oy. That is Gerson's trademark line. Honestly, Gerson was always super fun during this chapter. Like, I never got tired of just reading his dialogue. He was always funny. Not bad. Okay. For a warm-up, this is not going so bad. I mean, I don't expect to get this first try, but you never know. Oh, there we go. There it is. That was just a mat. Yeah. I still don't know how to do this one consistently. It's real unfortunate. We're going to continue the warm-up because I want to make sure I get used to all the attacks, not just the first few. That would be rather silly. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Can use another Rude Buster. Nice. I did not do well on that one. That one I might need some work. Because that one's fairly consistent. I just did not do it well. And here we go again. Because of course you gotta use it twice. Not proper challenge otherwise. Get lucky once and everything's all good? That'd be silly. So that time I got it, which goes to show it is possible. I just need to get it, you know, during an actual run. Okay, I messed up that well. That's not great. Ooh, and that? Man! Okay, not the best. I'm gonna be frank. I might need a couple rounds, honestly, to get used to that again. Because I'm a little amazed at just how many hits Gerson managed to land. The hammers I expect. Everything else was... Ooh. Cannot possibly interrupt the bit to skip the dialogue. Alright, Gerson. So it begins, so it begins. In the end, a no-hit's gonna be repetitive. It's how it is. I just gotta get used to it. As far as today goes, I'm gonna try and... I think the longest I could stream is about 4 hours? So if we don't beat Gerson in that time, we will... I really hope it doesn't come to that, to be honest. Yesterday was close enough that I have hope. Problem is that hope can easily be dashed. Stay determined. That is the motto. Or, no, I guess that's Undertale's motto. Nonetheless, I'm not surrendering. I didn't surrender on any other bosses. I'm not giving up here either. Jevil, Spampton, the Roaring Knight, Mad Mew Mew. All of them went down. You're the only one left, Gerson. I gotta finish you off. Sadly, I don't think it's possible to skip the second hammer attack. I think I legitimately just have to do both. Which is easier said than done. You know, not thrilled. Go, done. Bingo. Perfect. Here we go. Attack. to me just feels like it's entirely up to RNG. Either RNG will be on your side or it won't be. Okay, that was my fault. I forgot what attack that was. At least I have Rude Buster Ping Pong down at this point. Woo! Feeling good, feeling good. Still don't have that one down. Here we go again. I'll be honest, this is far from my best. Wow. At least I did the final attack decently well with the circle. That's pretty important to get right, all things considered. Yeah, no, we are far from perfect at the moment. A lot left to do. Still, I have hope. I really wish I could just... It might be better, honestly, to practice with the other save file, because we are at a stage where I'm just practicing some attacks. There's clearly no chance I'm going to win at this rate. I need to relearn some of the other stuff. Which is fine. It's just a little iffy. I think I'll switch to regular rounds after this. I have a second save file specifically for that. But it's pretty clear to me I've gotten rusty on some of the attacks. Very iffy. You're not wrong. Also, if I recall, that should be members only, the emoji. So, I see you're taking advantage of your perks. I still can't believe that became a meme. Friggin' Chug. It's mostly a meme among, like, a friend group of mine, but nonetheless, it's just from a random stream. I was drinking hot chocolate. Come on. Honestly, I don't mind it, though. It's all in good fun. Not bad. Whew. was close. You did a bit of an odd pattern. Hey, hey, hey. Gersten, man. Very little I can do to prepare for that. Oh my god. The hammers. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Fine, fine. Hammers are the problem for a reason. Bad, not bad. Okay, that was good. Never get him with that, Gersten. I refuse. Oh, right at the end. It's my own fault too if I hesitated. Okay, definitely not. I need to relearn that shell attack. Because right now it's being an issue. Regardless, we are going to stop there with this save file. I have another save file where I've actually already lost the fight, so we can get into it faster. Again, the downside is by doing that, it gets a little bit harder. Or I would totally just lose it for actual runs. Gersten skips like his first 2 attacks if you need context. It's a whole thing. Okay. Go to the save file where we could just talk to the man. Dude, that's so much faster. Better for practice. I need to relearn the fight, so I think it makes sense. Okay, he skips a turn. So I guess it's less than I thought. Dang it. I should have gone further to the side instead of risking that. That's my fault. I was good at the end. I dodged all the big hammers. Too early. Messing up trying to go for more TP. I really shouldn't be. I think the main thing I need to learn is never go to the left. It's just not worth it. You're either in the center or you're on the right. That's the darn hammer attack for you. Rarely does it let you get through unscathed. I did that intentionally. It'll let us start sooner. I stopped in place because one more hit and we could just end it there and bam, we're back. Trying again. I could just learn the attack and then we get a lot faster starts. It's just, makes it all the more stressful that I'm gonna get past that hammer attack and then mess up the attack following it. Can't help but worry. Ah, the big ones. No. Wow, I'm dumb anyway. I let go way too early. I did it again. I went left. I gotta beat that muscle memory out of myself. I messed up, Rude Buster. Now you're just making fun of me. I'm trying to take pride in that. You're saying rude. This is why I don't want to do this attack. It's so hard. Oh my god, I did so bad that I had to do more. Bro, please. I got hit at the end. Oh, there's so many mistakes that run had. Messing up Root Buster Ping Pong. Just... oh, not proud of that one. And with the stars. Seriously? Let's attack with all my passion. I did that purely for the extra Root Buster. That's all I have to do. That's it. Don't go to the left. It's a trap. I'm always a little distracted at the end with the big hammer. That's the other problem. Okay, that was actually pretty good. And not bad at the end with the final attack either. With more practice, this might actually be more worth it. Now, granted, we are going to have to load because I didn't lose. That was a win, which does take longer because we had to go through the whole winning cutscene to even let me load the game. I wish I could just press like R or something right whenever it's at the end. Just kill Susie on the spot. Would make my life easier, but eh. It doesn't take that long, luckily. All right. Go talk to the old man. Here we go again. That's the old grindstone. I panicked. Yeah, you gotta assume Gerson's targeting you. He's way too quick with those. You can always back out if need be, but don't assume that he's going to go the other direction. It's generally going to end badly. And come on. Let's get that's the attack that introduces the shells. Oh no, it just never sticks in my mind. That was poorly done. Went right back for the middle. Rude. Not impossible. I should have realized, but still. wasn't bad. That was good. Pretty rare I actually get a good attempt with that. Okay, we're gonna die to this part. If I can. Yep, nope, we're good. Okay. I know I can do the circle pretty well at this point. I don't think I need to practice it every go, and it's a good way to get this going faster. Now, am I going to be really sad if I eventually get a no-hit and then I lose to that? Most definitely, but... I think it's simple enough I can do it. As long as we get into the pattern. I might eat those words later. I hope not. Whew. No, you don't, Gerson. Whew. Oh, you suck! One hammer hit me. I missed the down arrow. That's the kind of mistake that would kill me in a winning run. Surprisingly, staying still was the best move there. Honestly, I was really hesitant doing that. Readapting afterward, that did not go well. That's a worry. And that was not good. Oh, I didn't die! No! Aw, man! I should have done it sooner. That's my fault. We're gonna have to watch out the winning cutscene. My bad. We have a save for a reason, but... feels a bit silly when it can be avoided. Lord knows I'm not doing that in a no-hit. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like he's doing that more lately. The whole aiming for me thing. But not. Also, I got hit by a star again. I hate everything. That was close. Whew. Hello there, Patrick. Welcome back again. That went well, that went well. Sorry to hear you don't like your YouTube name. Can you not change it? It's been a while since I've even tried, but I could have sworn it was possible. Twice! You've tried changing it 3... Oh, that's... Well, sorry then. I don't know why it wouldn't let you. I swear it's possible. Weird. Immediately adapting to those arrows is such a mean transition. I forgot about the hammer and the up. Whatever. At least I thought to end the fight. So we can actually try again without having to load. It always throws me off how easy the first time you do Root Busted Ping Pong is. Like, I get so used to having to do it at least 3 times. And it's like, oh yeah, it's hard, it's only once. And then it slowly increases. That's just rude, Garson. You did it more than once. Like, never does that. And I got hit by a star. Grand. Plenty of practice with the hammers today. Oy. Can't say I'm a fan. Do I have Roblox? I do. I don't play it very often, but I do have it. I mostly play it whenever the games that interest me happen to have an update. Yeah, that was good. Thank you, Gerson, for being nice with the pattern for once. I will take it. Okay, that time that was good. Okay, yep, got into the pattern, so we're just gonna die. Intentionally. No one wants to watch that whole cutscene. I would assume. That's sad. The final attack isn't consistent, which is scary. Not a fan, not a fan. Maybe you should go against people in your chat in the game of Roblox Rivals. I mean, I'll think about it, but at least based on the name, and granted, I don't really know what it's about. I don't know, that doesn't sound particularly interesting to me. Granted, I've never really been much for, I guess, games where you go up against other players. I don't know. That isn't to say I don't ever play co-op, but it's usually cooperative. And even then, it's usually with people I know personally. It's always a little scary. Hey, I gotta run! Hey! Unfortunately, I can't celebrate because you have to do it twice, but it's still something. I'm desperate for any amount of progress. Honest to goodness, this fight is draining. I did it! I went to the left! No! It's the one thing you do not do! Not worth it! And I messed up Rude Buster. I was just rubbing salt in the wound. The run's already over, game. Come on. You know what I mean? You gotta get lucky on the hammers. That was not lucky. Doesn't help that turns the Rude Buster Ping Pong into a 6-star instead of an 8-star, which I'm guessing is why we had to do an extra attack. I end it. Sadly, a run can die as quickly as it starts. Back to the matter. want to adjust my sitting position because right now I don't know, it just didn't feel right. You're joking me, Garrison. That's so much damage all at once. I honestly think it goes to show how random that hammer attack can be. So simple, yet so hard other times. That's how you gotta remember what attack you're on, otherwise you make mistakes like that. And like that. I gotta remember I can go back down. But I get forced upward. That was actually close to just barely not being enough damage to stop the run. I went up when I... Dang it! Remembering I could go down. That helped a lot. Oh, I'm panicking. No. Got on the pattern. I had too much health, so I lived anyway. Darn it all. Alright, we're doing this. Fine, fine. All in good fun. Come on, Gerson, let me load the file, please. You know, I think the no-hit is within sight. I just need to, 1, get lucky with the hammers, and 2, succeed at attacks. It's not particularly luck-based for the most part. The hammer attacks were the only thing. Unfortunately, there's one at the start and one at the end. Rather... Oh, I loaded the easy version. Oops. I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay, I guess... Who knows? Maybe I'll luck out and this run will happen to work. I get to skip an attack. That's nice. Are you... I went like a millisecond too soon. Come on. Feel a little better since we got hit by the hammers anyway, but I'll admit that's a little bit annoying. Not dying, so I might as well practice this. And yep, that's, I guess, a record, if nothing else. I'll admit, that was not bad. Obviously not the run, but I mean, it's hard to complain. It went well. I think I'm getting closer. It honestly feels pretty good. So maybe I should go back to full runs, in which case we'll be loading the main save. I hate to say it, but that's going to take time. Because we have to go through this cutscene every time. It sucks. Admittedly, I do wish that the first run didn't give you an advantage, but it makes sense. Susie wouldn't be surprised the second time around. Now would she? All right. Looks like it's time to go again. Oh, why did I do that? So that can be bad. If it reaches 100% TP, you effectively wasted some TP. I mean, why? Honestly, I think I'm just gonna Alt F4 and try again. That was awful. Maybe I'll just do that for all attempts that don't get past the freaking first hammer attack, because realistically, it usually, I don't know, it's just early enough that it's even worth it. I don't know, that's kind of my thought process personally. Now, if we get to the second one, we may as well finish it out. We don't want to fall out of practice. But still, it's like, come on. Friggin' Gerson. Gerson Boom. We've already been live an hour. Just fighting this guy. But frankly, it's kind of a lot, buddy. Kind of a lot. Okay. The irony is this run could just go just as badly. It all depends on Gerson's feeling. I did it again. I'm really gonna work on that. It's like a bad habit. That hammer entirely knocks the axe out of your hands, I'm guessing? At least that's how I would interpret it. Oh god, that's a lot of stars. Okay. Tank it! Kirsten, please! Just give me a pattern I can do! Ah! Gosh, darn it all. Does not give me a break. The whole thing. Quite frankly. It's mostly just because full runs take so long. That's so tiring. You're never gonna land a blow, Susie. Sorry to say. Not like that, anyway. Okay. I keep... You know, it's fine. You already know it's safe this turn, specifically. Oh, gosh. I went too fast. Actually, what am I doing? Just reset. That's before the hammers. I'm a dummy. Certainly how it feels. Taking a moment before I start the next attempt. Just so tiring. Thanks to its repetitiveness. It's unfortunately true, though. I still don't know how worth it this cutscene is. That attack that I would have to do without this scene is certainly not the worst, but I don't know. My nerves are going to be so high as it is if I ever get past the second set of hammers. Do I really want to risk choking? I don't know. Plus, doing it this way does have a cost. My time. Alright, here we go again. Yeah, no, trying to do that with diagonals does not work. I wanted to try it. Certainly did not go well. Just checking a couple things while the game works on displaying itself. Okay, everything looks fine still. I'm gonna load the save or we don't have to wait. The only, again, I don't like this save specifically because it's technically harder. But again, it's easier to get into a run, so I don't know. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Jeez. Must you with the scary patterns, Kirsten. This attack was definitely. Bro, what? How do I avoid half that? That's insane. I want to get a full run in again. I want to fall out of practice. Like so. I almost forgot. Oy. I forgot about the hammer. I remember what was coming, but not the hammer. This is why I can't fall out of practice. I gotta constantly know what's coming. I'm failing at holding buttons correctly. Why? Got in the pattern, we're good. End it so we can just start right back up. Susie, you're getting through this without taking damage, one way or another. Did it again. Well, that isn't too costly because that was a pretty big mistake. Lost valuable TP. And forgetting what attacks are what. better. So I don't think there's any chance I die here. He does so little damage by the time you're... Yeah. Darn. It was a good run, which ironically means it's harder to just lose. Oh well. It is what it is, honestly. Okay. Let's load the save. I think at this point I've come to terms with just the fact that I can use this one. It kind of sucks that I had to deal with more as a result, but I think my time is more valuable. Whew. Oh, I hesitated. Rat. Small movements, ironically, are working pretty well there. Depends if it was a fluke, really. Hard to say offhand. Yeah, small movements seem actually king for that, which is weird. Wait, ironically, that means this could have worked. No, wait. Oh, I just thought about it. It's good practice, so we're gonna still go for it. But oh, I just realized. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. Yeah, that could have been it. That could have been it if I just avoided that last star. Oh, that's so depressing. Oh, video game. Oh. Versus. It's possible. I can't lie, it's possible. Micro movements. I have micro movements in a dream. God, I can't believe it. Alright, we just need a good run. That was literally a no-hit except for one damage that I usually avoid. My hopes have gone up. Now the question is that deserved? Or was last run just a fluke and gone forever? Oh, you... Man, Gersten, you're rude. I'm just ending this run. That was terrible. Where the hammer's at? Give them to me. You gotta lose. Okay, how is it that I struggle a little bit to take damage right now? Are you... Thank you! That wasn't even the hammers, that was the turtle shell. Whew. Okay, back to it. It is within sight. Of course it bounced into me. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Garcehead. Just let me buy the stupid shell so I can at least try. Actually, I should try this. At the very... Oh my god. No, it could still very much screw you. Okay, that's not reassuring. Now I feel like I messed up by not having it work earlier. Ah. See, I want to do this so badly. Garcia, it's not making it easy. I remember yesterday where he kept using the shell pretty much the same way every time. Like this. Nope, I stopped doing it. Try doing it again. See, that's what I need. More of that. You can do that. Garcia. You don't mess me up with the friggin' hammers now. All I ask. Surprisingly, listen. Gerson can see reason. Huh. No, you're kidding me! Come on, that's so fast. Why? Barely made it any further. Okay, I clearly gotta stop trying to kill runs early because it just makes me rusty at everything else. Garson. It's like you're making fun of me. Just let me by. I basically know it you already. Why? I guess at least this time I should be able to die. Say that. I didn't mean to hit me again. Wait a bit. Now, if only that wasn't a fake hit, because I just messed up dying. Now we gotta sit through cutscene and load. My own fault, realistically, but also me. Ugh. Gerson, I swear to everything. I'm getting tired of your stupid hammers. I missed input. No, I should know better. Don't end the run early. No matter how demotivating that is. As I keep learning, I get rusty when I do that. Whew. That is surprisingly effective. Gives me hope. Now I can try and die, because frankly there's no other up. Oh, barely not enough damage, Gerson. Come on! Oh, cutscene. Well, not a lot I can do about it, sadly. I'm just gonna take a sec to catch my breath, because goodness, this battle refuses to be nice to me. I'm actually gonna do something real quick while I'm catching my breath, because I've been meaning to do it. Personal, so I won't go into it, but I'm just gonna do it real quick. Okay, that should be good. Back to skipping through the scene, I guess. I've had a moment to catch my breath. So I think what I've learned is slower motions work surprisingly well for that hammer attack, which is really good to know. Obviously, by no means is it perfect information. We still have to get it right. It is far from trivializing it, but it definitely helps. It's trying to track them all is a nightmare. You suck! Should have gone down. Regardless, this run is over, so we're back to practicing. Surely you get me, right, Gersten? Surely? No, where are you? I want to go down, please! It takes so long to get through yours, cutscene. Well, I think it's doable tonight. It just depends on if I can get the run. I think at this point, training... I mean, I need to keep up the practice because otherwise I get rusty really quickly, I'm realizing. As long as I keep playing the whole battle, it's been fine. But the moment I stop, I've realized I get really rusty. At least for the purposes of a no-hit. Ah! Violence! Dark side! My God. You are so infuriating. Whew. Yeah, I just can't die with that much HP, I'm realizing. Oh well. I'll check something real quick. See if there's anything else I could do to optimize the Gerson fight aside from just, you know, play better. I think the main issue is it's 84, which is just divisible by 4 and 8 put together. So it's like, I don't think the heal is ever going to play a role. I don't know. It doesn't strike me as helpful. Yeah, no, I don't see anything from what I'm scrolling through. I'm going to finish scrolling through, obviously, but I think legitimately this is where we are. Uh, you know, reaching the bottom, there is nothing new that I can see. It all just either details I already know or stuff that won't help, like the okay heal and whatnot, since, you know, not exactly helpful in a no-hit. Its main benefit is the health. Go figure, I don't need health. We can't just fight you again, right? We have to, yeah, have to reload. Okay, fine. You can do that, it's just annoying. I mean, it's the whole thing. Okay, right. My YouTube page ran out of memory. That's surprising. I purposely have a lot of RAM. I'm kind of impressed if it runs out of memory, to be honest. Huh. Okay, hopefully that's fine again. Regardless, let's go. Okay. Do not troll me with the turtle shell. I beg. Frankly, I had enough of that for a lifetime. Oh my god. Okay, at the end there. Very mean. I think most times I would have not have avoided that. That was so freaking close. Whew. Hello there, a motivated person. You're a bit late, but honestly, not much has changed. Very much the same position we were last time. Oh, welcome. No, you're joking! That's like the fastest it expects you to switch. It's so harsh. It was a good run, I agree. It still needs to get past the second set of hammers, so I'm not saying it was like, that could have been it. I had a run like that earlier, by the way. I avoided everything except the stars from the, like, one where he throws the shell. I'm still so mad at myself for that one, mostly because I think I could have avoided it. So it is legitimately just... Okay, yeah, I would have been hit here. Bro, it is so many hammers. Why, Gerson? Gerson, please. Don't do that in the actual runs, I beg. I will die so fast. Be the final attack, which honestly I think at this point I just have memorized what to do. Then you fall into the circle. Okay, well, still no dice. Try again. Hello, Snow Cigar. Bro, I'm gonna mess that up in an actual run and I'm gonna be so sad. No! Stop! Honestly, I might as well just do this, because we're not beginning out of that. That's too much HP for Gerson to actually manage the kill. Get got, Gerson. Get got. All right, back to title. It's getting more consistent, which is reassuring. By no means is it fully consistent. We'd have a win by that if that were the case, but as Hornet once said, get good. You know, I can agree with that. Okay, not bad, not bad. But TP, you know? It's not a lot. But then on the other hand, there's been no trolling. Actually, a semi-respectable pattern. Hooray! He is capable of not trying to screw me. Huzzah! Oh my god. Ugh. Thank you, Lord. Hanging on by a string. Ah! I bet that would have been it. If not for the hammer attack, I think that could have been it. That's so unlucky! That is so mean, Garcet. Legitimately, that is so sad. I'm literally a step away at this point. I just need to run. I need to get both hammer attacks to cooperate, and genuinely, I think that'll be it. That is the bottleneck. I've made them more consistent. It's now more like half the time they screw me. I didn't mean to press down. Why would I press down? Honestly, I might just call that run there. That's just such a silly mistake, and I would feel so bad if I just died now. Man, that's just not kind of Gerson. Even now I'm alive. Gosh darn it. Instinct. I mean, that's the thing. There shouldn't be instinct for me to press down there. Why would I press down? I'm supposed to go toward the hammer. Um, no, you. Why are all your patterns so? You give me one that's doable, and then you give the hardest one ever. Why? You are the worst. Let me guess. Yep, that's the final. And predictably, my HP is too high to die, so we're just doing this. Twice. You did that to me twice. Isn't that lovely? Alright, well, not quite good enough, but better. There's improvement, which I will take. Person, I'm beating you today. Mark my words. Poor place to go. Oh, I caught it at the last second. There was this hammer going there. Whatever. We lost anyway. It's fine, but oh, that would have. That would have been annoying. That would have been good. Final? Yep. I don't want to magically forget the patterns, though. Being careful. Okay, another round done. Again, if you're wondering why I don't just end the runs the moment I get hit, it's because if I did do that for this fight, I found Gerson is... Well, put simply, it's surprisingly easy to get rusty. All it takes is like 2-3 goes without having done the whole thing. Suddenly I'm getting hit by later attacks. It's not really worth it, in my opinion, to risk. Because what if I get a good run? And then it gets squandered by freaking just not being ready. That would suck. I don't think anyone wants that. I like how you can see him disappear just to do that stupid smash attack. So rude. Or trolling Gerson. Say. To be fair, if you could just make the hammer attacks feasible, that'd be great. Honestly, I would take that. Hey, actually not bad. Thank you. If you could do the same to the other one, that'd be great, but I won't count on it. Forgot. Dangerous. Let's stay focused. Whew. No, I would do. Dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Why did I do that? I'm gonna give myself about half a dozen heart attacks. Never be all the way on the edges. That is a recipe for disaster. Okay, this was far from a good hammer pattern, so cool, I guess. If I was gonna mess it up, sure. God, that was awful, Gerson. Why? You just put all the luck into one and then not the other? Is that how this works? Okay, that's fine. We're almost to the end now. Okay. It's a lot, but it's doable. I'm getting more consistent runs against the random hammers. Now I just need to get one that does both. And, you know, not make a silly mistake in the middle. Honestly, I don't think I'll make a mistake with the last two attacks. Famous last words. But, you know, I think I've proven consistent enough at those that the muscle memory will be enough. I really hope. Because if I get hit by them, I'm going to be so unbelievably depressed. Oh my... Oh, okay. Always with the mean ones. Okay, yeah. BRB, your device is gonna crash, so I must swipe everything. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Whatever you need to do. I will still be here. Welcome back. So again, both hammer patterns this time are mean. Don't love to see it. Still got it. Still got it. That's good. Again, the last thing I need is to lose my touch. Whew. Good God, Gerson. At this point, I can no-heal Gerson, just no problem. The real problem is still the no-hit, but, you know, it's something. Progress is progress, however small. Jeez. Forgot what attack I'm doing. That's dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna need to get Rude Busters out soon. Peace. Goodness gracious, Kirsten. Oh, come on! Just give me the hammer attack, Kirsten! I was right there! Was that one really necessary? Ah, torture me. I appreciate the wish of luck. Thank you. What am I supposed to do with this madness? Frankly. I mean, why is it using so much RAM that I'm running out of memory so much? Just in case I'm gonna close a couple things, but I don't know how I keep running out of memory on my system. I might need to restart it after stream today. We'll see. So you have to give the game issues, luckily, or OBS for that matter. Just in Google. Whew. Okay, another attempt done. First spin is no laughing matter. Watch as he laughs. I am very out of my depth, I feel like. Whew. How long do I have left? About another hour. Admittedly, that's not great. I want to beat him today, but... Ooh. I'm gonna try not to jinx it. Hopefully that's the key, and this run is the winner. It'd be fun. Crap, I should have stayed up. It's my... Honestly, I might just... Yeah, I'm gonna end it. I think losing to the turtle shell attack is a fair enough reason. But that's gonna be the only one. Because if I... Again, if I do it too much, I'm gonna get rusty. But I really like the quick restart right now. I just would. Okay. If we lose the hammers, we still go, because, again, rust. Rust is a big issue. I do not want it. That's what I want to... Or not. Fine. I did good pattern, and then I immediately jinxed it by talking. Fine. Darn it, Gerson, please. I do appreciate that the hammer hitboxes are so generous, by the way. It'd be a whole thing if they weren't. I'm also going to limit it to twice in a row, and the third attempt should be a full run regardless, because that's when we start entering dangerous territory. I think, at least. As Rules Card once said, God damn it! Accurate. accurate. I feel about like he probably did. Okay, that worked out. No, you're... stupid hammers. Fortunately, more consistent doesn't mean perfectly consistent. I really wish there was no luck to that. Like one fixed, really hard hammer. I'd love that. That'd be fun. Memorize the route. At the very least, if the RNG wasn't so biased toward Gerson. It feels like half the time there's a pattern that's just not gonna work. I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to describe it. It's just how it feels in the moment. That would have been good if I got the first one. Can't I have both, Kirsten, please? Stop making one extremely good and one extremely dire. My man. I think I've proved time and time again I can do the circle, so I'm gonna see if it can kill me. No. There's always one good hammer pattern. Exactly. It's annoying. I need two. Gosh darn you, Gerson. There's like 3 attacks in this whole thing now that can hit me. There's actually 4. There's the 2 hammer attacks, obviously. There's the green turtle shell attack, the one where he bounces it around. And then finally, there's also the one that immediately follows the first hammer attack, I think? That's just really, really fast. You can't underestimate that one, that's for sure. It's within sight. No, you're... Oh, the stars. Kill me. I don't want the off chance the hammer attack goes well right after that. I don't want the chance of that happening. Trying to make it easier to die later. I didn't mean to do that. That rust is already showing. It's not even been that long. Gerson, your rudeness knows no bounds. Okay, for once we got two bad hammer padding. Grand. Grand. Love that. Me. Honestly, this run in general has felt cursed. I got hit by a lot. I mean, technically messed up the hammer, but I did see it. I just basically let go of the button too soon. Or rather, switch buttons too soon. What am I doing? Again, don't waste DP. What have I told myself? You're right about it being basically just the hammer attack. Is the main thing. That was scary. Did not say I appreciated that. Maybe bad luck there means good luck here. No, not at all. This is awful action. Wow. Okay. Oh, card safe. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, I had bad luck there. Maybe that means I'll finally get good luck later. I barely avoided all that. Okay. No, you... Ah! The other one was already terrible. Why? Why, Garth? Just let me by. Stop throwing out the worst hammer attacks known to man. Tell me. You're not wrong, it was close. Eat the hammers. Believe me, that were an option. Happily. Better than taking damage from them. The dog absorbed the hammer. Oh, Toby, please. That'd be amazing, actually. Do that. No! You... Ah! Oh my god, what are these patterns? Seriously, Gerson. Yeah, I did too late. I thought, wait, maybe I could die. Just a little too late. Okay. We're gonna have to let the scene play out again. Apologies. Really is coming down to the wire. Oh my, why? Stars. Alright, see you in a future stream, hopefully a motivated person. As for Kiwi, no. Not ordering food right now. It's like nearly midnight. Why would I need food? The stars. It's always the stars from the shell. Excuse me. Choked myself. Darn it, Susie, die faster. We failed. Get over it. You're not accepting runs that have that happen. No. Screw off with that. Finally. Oh my god! It's always nerve-wracking avoiding some of that. Gosh. Mean. From his salt in the mood now, Gerson. Not that that hammer attack would have gone well, so fine, whatever. Who cares anyway? Honestly, it's like he's here to make sure you don't get lucky twice. Oh, you got the hammer attack once! Well, you're never getting it again. Ah, barely not enough damage, man. I want to restart. Oh, really? Well, there's a little cutscene. Okay. Fine, fine. Yeah, just get through it. Restarting the game is shockingly slower because it takes a bit to restart. Of course, the fastest is just losing, but no. Roaring Knight aside, I think Gerson might be the hard secret boss now. Oh my god, the amount he has. Sheer temptation to just restart when that happens, yet I know it's a bad idea. All it's gonna do is make me rusty at everything else. I've seen it. I tried it for a while, and then I started getting hit by everything afterward. That. Okay, I actually got a restart. That's nice. I shouldn't have gone. Okay, I'm gonna practice this. I'm just gonna let myself die. I want to get more runs in. I no longer care about the rusty consequence. I'll just make sure to play a full run every few goes. If that makes sense. About all the defense I should need from, getting rusty. And I'd really rather just be able to get started again consistently. No way! I hit diagonal! That has to have been fairly not long enough. I swear. If I get the other one now, I'm gonna be furious. There's no way that just happened. That's so... Ugh. I kind of have to know now. I feel incomplete not knowing. That's a little bit of a relief, to be honest. I blocked the last one. Good job. Cannot believe I let that happen still. That cannot be allowed. I cannot let that happen. Words cannot describe how depressing it is to make it that far. And then to lose something like that. And that's without it being a freaking actual run. Because the hammers would have got it. Still. I can only imagine the gut punch it would have been if I made it to that second hammer set. And oh look, I avoided it. Dead run. Dead run. Hammers suck. Etc. Give me a pattern I can avoid twice. One run, and all will be cool. Hammers. Darn giant hammers. Actually, no, just die. Again, there's no point in continuing a run like that. Honestly, that's the only attack in this fight I think is a little iffy. Most of them feel fair. That one often doesn't. And I could be crazy, but could be, again, it could just be a skill issue. It's just how it feels, I guess. Because no matter how many times I do it, I just can't see consistency from it. You big old cheater. I guess hammer attack would have been also bad. Yep. Never is good. Really gonna run out of time again? I was starting to think I had this in the bag, but I'm becoming less certain by the moment. Maybe my mistake is being toward the center. Because I will say, it feels like more hammers are in the middle than the edges. I'm like, I didn't use Root Buster. What am I doing? No. When he does that more than once in a row, that it gets really terrible. Oh my god, of course the stars didn't go very far. Of course they didn't. Why would they? Just like them. Yeah, not really. At least you got to try that. No, the edges are no safer than the middle. I was hoping that maybe just like there was that pattern where the middle feels particularly harsh there. Or rather there is, but there's also patterns for the other sides. So it is just luck. Get lucky and Gerson will let you buy. Oh, you... Oh, it's not... Just let me through! How am I supposed to beat any of this if you won't even let me beat one attack? It's partially just salt at this point, because I want to win. Pretty obviously. But also it's just... Please, video game. I've been so traumatized at this point, I expected him to be rude. Maybe I'm getting too tired. Because it's starting to feel like at this point, I'm just... I don't know... too slow, almost, for some of this. Could well be true. Screw. Yes. I think I've earned the right to read freaking dialogue. Yes. All right. I figured it out. You want to see what I got? Then take this. Oh my god. You know, it's hard to stay mad at you, Gerson. You know, that seems like the note to leave it on. Honestly, I want this music. I want this. I'm shaking. I was starting to think I genuinely wasn't going to get to do this tonight. My god, Gerson. I don't have any more in me. None. I'm done with... I was so attached to Deltarune before. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. No. Just no. Thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. I hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever it happens to be for you. Gerson. Just Gerson. That's what I'm leaving it on.